News at Williamsburg International Airport. The Virginia Department of Transportation releasing an audit today ordering the Peninsula Airport Commission to repay the state more than $4 million.
The report comes after millions of taxpayer dollars went towards paying off a loan People Express owed to Town Bank. Nico Clemens has more from the report.
I believe the audit speaks for itself.
Tonight, new developments into ongoing troubles at Newport News Williamsburg International Airport.
Certainly, this was a significant breach of the public's trust.
Virginia Department of Transportation releasing a 45-page audit of the Peninsula Airport Commission's use of state money to pay off a loan People Express owed to Town Bank. The Airport Commission ordered to repay the state $4.5 million and recover the funds used to satisfy the default obligation of People Express. Interim Executive Director for the Peninsula Airport Commission, Sandy Warner, on how they would repay the money.
I think the auditors have given us some trails, but nothing that I can comment on at this time.
The report also states Commonwealth entitlement funds were used for unauthorized purposes. Airport Commission administrative staff did not always provide complete, open, and timely disclosure of key matters to the Commission. Virginia Transportation Secretary Aubrey Lane.
And that's what we've been saying from the very beginning.
Secretary Lane telling 13 News Now he plans on working with the Airport Commission to come up with a recommendation.
The recommendation will be what we need from them to allow them to begin getting state funds again.
The report lists several recommendations for the Airport Commission. Some, Warner says, they've already taken action on.
The recommendations are going to get a very serious look. There's nothing to hide. And we are going to be very open.
And there is a special meeting of the Peninsula Airport Commission this upcoming Monday. Warner says that they will discuss the other recommendations listed in the report. Secretary Lane says he will also meet with the Airport Commission in the next several weeks. In Newport News, I'm Nico Clemens, 13 News Now.
The state's recommendation included pursuing all reasonable steps to come up with the $4.5 million. That got us wondering, what are some of the options available? Investigative reporter Laura Geller has a look at the data.
We figured we'd start by crunching the numbers. Here's a map of the airport. It sits on 824.63 acres. Now let's check out how much it's actually worth. According to city records, the land itself is worth $24.7 million. Everything on the land is worth $35.8 million. That brings the total up to $60.5 million. Obviously more than the $4.5 million debt. Again, that's no word yet on how the Peninsula Airport Commission will repay the state, or if it's even an available option to sell off some of the land or what's on it to recoup what the commission owes. As for preventing this from ever happening again, the state also recommended the commission establish clear policies and procedures for drawing up contracts like this in the future. If you would like to read VDOT's full report, we've posted it on 13newsnow.com. Laura Geller, 13 News Now.
Yorktown residents